Like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light. Light up waters, I'm drowning into you. Heavens, our kiss is higher than the mountains. Only colors, all the colors in blue. Let your colors shine in the darkest night. Love is sheer, love is sheer. The spirit rising, this hopelessness. Love is sheer, love is sheer. We're dancing in the colors, dancing in all of the colors.
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Diogo Dalot. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about
Terrific header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. In with the challenge. Diogo Dalot. Now Foden. Out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Robertson. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Foden! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Van Dijk. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi. Foden. Spread out to the left. That's an imaginative pass. It's a goal kick. Barella. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Climbs up big! That has ended up in no man's land. Foden. Foden! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Robertson. And it's Barella. Bastoni. Gravenberg gets a foot in here. Foden. Messi. Success! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Looking for the run. And that's aimed into the middle. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Barella. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Son Heung-min. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here.
Such good technique.
And that's been drilled in. Alexander-Arnold. And Bastoni. Diogo Dalot stood up well to him there. And he's picked out the run. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Diogo Dalot does well to get it back. Zirkzee! Yes! And he is just ripping it up. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's beaten the last man. Big chance, must be! Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Barella. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Robertson has been caught there, it's a foul. Robertson. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Gets a good foot in there. Zirkzee. And this is Messi. He's got away. Drilled in low. Fires it in low. Van Dijk. Diogo Dalot. Now that looks a decent ball. Now the ball in. Bullish header! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more.
And a chance! He has done it! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Cross in, looks like... And the finish! Oh, almost a sixth.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Out of play for a goal kick. Pressing high and with purpose. Bastoni. And it's Dalot. Zirkzee aims beyond the... Chance for a shot! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Now it's Zirkzee. He's found the way through. Decent chance! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Goes looking wide. Diogo Dalot. Messi! Well, it's fallen kindly here. No mistake. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi fired deep. Oh, smashing header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. And it's Messi. Now it's Zirkzee, and he's played it back. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Oh, what a climb! It's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Kane coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such an...
Header comes in! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. Diogo Dalot. And he's been shifted off it. Foden. Knocks it into space. Played in by Foden. Barella. This looks promising. Oh, well played. Diogo Dalot. Might be danger here. Chance, surely! And he's missed it.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is
Barella.
10, Mikel.
He might be in here. It's Kane! He scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 73 minutes.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composed.
Takes a shot. He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge and smartly reclaimed. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance!
Substitution on the field. Number
All he needs to
22.
do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Is number 26, Robertson.
Kane! And he couldn't keep it down.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Barella. So it looks now very much a done deal, just waiting to seal it.
Well, it's pretty clear which team is on the way up. What a performance when we've seen so many teams just crumble in similar situations.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And here's Kane, distributed tidily. Ball driven towards the far post. Diogo Dalot. Robertson. Kane. He's in a good position here. He's having a shot! And that has faded wide. Camavinga. And Bastoni. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oyarzabal. He rises! And he's straight offside. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold. The
Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Diogo Dalot. Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Camavinga. And Bastoni. And that is that. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party.
When it really ain't it, and I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, no.
Buang Allen. Kotor.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Foden. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga, Diogo Dalot. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Could be danger here. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, the ball's gone astray. Fernandes. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Gravenberg. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Great vision. And here's Zirkzee. Zirkzee! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Zirkzee deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Quality ball. France have the chance to go the other way. And here's Zirkzee. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Point-blank header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Dalot. Now that looks a decent ball. And he whips it in. Gravenberg. Messi. And it's Fernandes. And Gravenberg. Alexander-Arnold. Richarlison. That has not gone well. Gravenberg. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Diogo Dalot. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Bastoni. Akanji. Fernandez. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Distributed tidily. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Stood up well to him there. Messi. Foden. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. 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 Mbappe. Foden. Now it's Zirkzee. Zirkzee! Oh my word, that is quite something! He's got himself an absolute peach. With half-time at hand, perfect timing. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap it.
Chance, surely! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh no, what has happened here? Cross into the box, up he goes!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Messi. Now it's Richarlison. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Gravenberg. Now it's Zirkzee. Spread out to the left.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Akanji wins the duel this time. Camavinga. And he's forced to go back. Zirkzee under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
That has been slung wide. In towards the back stick. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And now they can spring out of defence. Gravenberg. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. It's Camavinga. Gravenberg. Zirkzee. Akanji makes the interception. Fernandez. Akanji. Camavinga. Mbappe. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Fernandez. And Bastoni. And it's Dallo. Now he's got space here. Zixi looking to get on the end of this. Foden! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Foden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Cleared without complication. He's shifting through the gears here. Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Number 18, Phil Foden. Coming on the field.
That's a throw.
Number 21, Kane. Number 10, Mikel Oyarzabal.
Now it's Kane. Can he get onto this? Oyarzabal! Camavinga. Fernandez. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Oyarzabal. It's a loose ball. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 8, Dumfries.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Dallo. A probing pass. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Tries to play it through. Gravenberg. And this is Kane. Rodri. Steaming on goalwards. He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Gravenberg. And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Now it's Dumfries.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And he was quick to react. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Akanji. And it's Gravenberg.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oyarzabal in acres of space out wide. Cleared away. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Diogo Dalot. Now it's Raul. Messi. Looking for the run. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ronaldo attempts a clearance. Gets a good foot in there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Diogo Dalot. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And Messi! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Raul with a definite foul there. Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? And this is Raul. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, easy pickings there. Ribéry. And it's Camavinga. Dumfries. He's in space and looking for options. Quarter of an hour played. Camavinga.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely spread. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. He's being urged to shoot. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ribéry. Rudiger. And it's Camavinga. Ribéry. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Taken back almost at once. That ball looks a good one. And the finish! And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, he hit that sweetly. Messi with the short one. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Otto has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Rodri. And Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. For Messi. Now it's Dumfries. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Ribéry. Camavinga. And it's Ribéry. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's managed to get free.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Otto. Diogo Dalot goes on a charge down the left. Otto.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Raul. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Camavinga, played out to the left flank. Chooses to go crossfield. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Dumfries. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is a little undercooked. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Great vision. Ribéry. And here's Xerxes. Now it's Raul. Over to the left. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Raul. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pinches it off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Xerxes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Marquinhos. And Zaire Emery. Rudiger. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's quick to get it clear again. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Ribéry! And the ball's in for the pieces. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zaire Emery. Ribéry. And it's Camavinga. Dumfries. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Deep cross. Messi finds himself offside.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. And here's Raul. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Xerxes, and he cuts out the supply. And this is Messi. Caught offside that time.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Neuer claims it, and the danger passes. And it's Neymar. In with the challenge. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And this is Raul. Ribéry.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a good ball through. Cleared away. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake
Well,
here.
Peter, as you said, this is huge. Could do with more intensity and purpose, though, if they're looking to turn this around. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Neymar. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He is through here. That is lovely.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Raul. Number 15, Ribery.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Coming on the field, number 18.
And that has left him in a heap.
Number 3,
Foot in.
Diabo. Number 11,
And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
I'm afraid to tell you.
Your reflections then, Jim?
It's alright. Have a good time. This is a secret. That keeps some stuff from the deep end. I love your energy. I love your energy.
butuh satu kali kemenangan. Jangan lupa di tap layarnya guys.
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. He's there to head it! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Manchester United! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Zirkzee. Zirkzee was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a cute ball. Rodri. Mazraoui just eases him off the ball. Spread neatly. They get a throw in. Koundé. Vanderson. And it's Vanderson. That'll be a throw in. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Rodri. And it's Rodri. Passes short and sharp. This looks promising. Cannavaro looking for a runner. Cannavaro is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pass somewhat off target, and that could set him on his way. Played into space out wide. Diogo Dalot. This might spell danger.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Koundé makes the interception. That has ended up in no man's land. That's an imaginative pass. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nice looking ball. That's a shade optimistic. Rodri. That's Cannavaro. Zirkzee. Diogo Dalot. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Diogo Dalot really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. Foden engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. Delivered in. Bruno Fernandes. Vanderson. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Mbappe! They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Foden gets into a good position. And that is expertly dealt with. Camavinga does really well there, he is strong.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Danielson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he get onto this? Shoots! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Camavinga played through into space. That's beautifully weighted. Foden is onto this. Vanderson. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. Diogo Dalot. Camavinga plays a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Rodri. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, easy pickings there.
1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. Bruno Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Danielson is in a really good position out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
No, again, there's no way through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Van Dijk. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Can he get it through? It's gone out for a throw-in. Cannavaro.
The attendance for this match
Vanderson.
was 71,898.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? And that's aimed into the middle. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution.
And that's another throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking here to chip it through. Chance! Oh, that is a terrible... And another try! Foden chooses to go crossfield. And Gvardiol. Alexander-Arnold. And he's intervened well there. Vanderson. Not the most accurate pass. Danielson. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's really well manoeuvred. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Vanderson. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A lot of space ahead of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Foden. Danielson gets a foot in here.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Danielson. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field.
Looking for the run.
Number 18.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Kane. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. That is good strength. And that's been slipped through. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And he's picked it up out wide. Diogo Dalot. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Cannavaro. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He has found a way through. That's the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
And now,
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were...
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Now it's Valverde.
Oh, really well played.
Messi is in a really good position out wide. That's an imaginative pass. Spread neatly. Messi picks it up out wide.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just...
Camavinga! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Dumfries with big header. Yes! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And this is Kane. And he's had a hit. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. As you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi, that's a cute ball. A corner it is then. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out. And the shot! And that wasn't far away.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Son Heung-min in with the challenge.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's come to nothing. And that has been knocked clear. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Messi. Applies the finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Just off target. Messi. Akanji. Looking to play him in. Spread it left. Nicely shaped cross. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Lofted in. Oh, what a climb! Relentless! Just relentless! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A case now of complete control. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Nice bit of trickery. And that's played in low. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Camavinga goes sliding in. Oh, it's played into the area. Valverde.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Steaming shot, surely! It's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 3 minutes at
Valverde carries the ball down the right. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Kane. Spread out to the left. Diogo Dalot providing an outlet on that flank. Big chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Dumfries!
Well, and there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And we're underway again. No way through there. Diogo Dalot. Looks across and plays it in. He gets big! Oh, quality save! He's going for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Valverde. It's Kane! Oh, impressive strike.
Kane clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Valverde. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Looking for options for movement. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's out for a goal kick. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Now it's Kane. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Kane. Incoming delivery. Shot a goal! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Messi. That's a delicate pass. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And the counter is on. Good take and chance for a shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
71 minutes is
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
substitution.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking to go deep. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's a good ball. Success! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Is number 20.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Shoots! It's loose now and they want it. That's another chance! And that has faded wide.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Oh, that's well spotted. So it looks now very much a done deal, just waiting to seal it.
Well, it's pretty clear which team is on the way up. What a performance when we've seen so many teams just crumble in similar situations.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Dijk. Akanji. Just 5 minutes left. Foden. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And the shot! He's scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 89 minutes,
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Zirkzee. Substitution.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Number 14,
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
number 22, Eduardo Camavinga. Substitutions taking place. There will be 5 minutes added time.
And it's Messi. Foden. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. Van Dijk. Couldn't squeeze it through. And there goes the final whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it.
I could never fit nobody. Let it talk to me, baby girl. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Speak. I know that timing is everything. Got me weak. All I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. All I got is infinity. Infinity. You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the word. Give me the word, show me a sign. Tell me you ready and I'll make you mine. And what I'm sipping at, this ain't no lies. Real talk, girl, when me looking at your eyes. I can't see you overanalyze everything, girl. Cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must, cause your body keep flirting. Make the rhythm just keep on working. Baby girl, I'm hurting. Cause your body just keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world. Let it talk to me. Set it. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Turn it up. I know that timing is everything. Let's do this. How long I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, shake it up, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Hold on tight, baby girl, come in love when you brace it back. Tell the DJ turn it up max. Blast it up, ain't no turning back. So long. I got this love to give you one time, and boy you're moving so fine. You got me losing my mind. Let it talk to me. Hey, just slow it down, let your body speak. Right away. I know that timing is everything. Play, no play. How long I got is infinity. Not straight up infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Shake it up, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. All I want to do is to fly away with you.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Oh, they could be caught out here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at...
He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. There's the shot! It's in! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to get it away. Mbappe. Floated through. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Hernandez. Referee's given a throw. Gets a good foot in there. Now he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted. And it's gone back to the keeper. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
That's going in strongly. France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Good ball, good take. They want to be quick to recover this. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Doué. Foot in. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, it's Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence. Short changes him with that pass. Camavinga. In with the challenge. And this is Dembele. Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Camavinga. And smartly reclaimed. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just eases him off the ball. Zaire Emery chasing after it. That is a great pick out. Dembele. No, again, there's no way through. Well timed, excellent interception.
France certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Mbappe. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's crossed into the middle. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that it goes for the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Zaire Emery. Threads one in. Dembele looking to run onto it. Mbappe gets into some space. There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It's a searching pass. Oh, big chance! Well, there's the clearance. Out for a throw. Camavinga. And it's Doué. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Taken back almost at once. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he was quick to react. Oh, this looks sharp. Pass is just off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. No way through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Takes the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Camavinga.
That's good play from him.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Dembele. He can run onto that. There's no flag. And the shot! There it is! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now, this could be a chance. Played back to the goalkeeper. And the counter is on. That has been cut short. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, just skips past his man. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And this is Dembele.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That'll be a throw.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9, le numéro 6. À leur place, le numéro 12, le numéro 25.
Now it's Mbappe. Searching passes played there. That's a cute ball. Well read, nice interception. And it's Doué. Looking for the run. Again, just the goalkeeper's a chance for a shot! And that has been knocked clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. This looks promising. It's played through for him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kolo Muani engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. They've won a throw in.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Tries to pass it through. Saliba makes the interception. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Gets a good foot in there. Played into space. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Into extra time we go. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that's an excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Kolo Muani. Goes looking wide. Can he get it through? Fofana picks it up out wide. Cleared without hesitation. All the way back. Oh, that's well spotted. Now that looks a decent ball. No, it's come to nothing. Chouameni gets over and intercepts. Doué. Koundé. Knocks it into space. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tries to play it through. Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10. À sa place, le numéro 18.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram looks to get on the end of this. And the pass is intercepted. Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Manière appropriée sera exclue du stade. Merci. Attention, changement.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players? Shot, surely! In for the pieces! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Après 18 minutes dans les prolongations par
France get themselves into the lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Amat cuts out the pass. Saliba. Now, can they get him away? Rabiot in acres of space. Chance! He will be livid with himself. Koundé is there and he can pick it up. Looking to play him in.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Spread out to the left.
Indonesia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's on it. Can he get away? Due. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. Takes a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Very much into the last knockings. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter.
Sekian, terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.